What's up guys, Zenigami here, and let's go through the 60 stamina Bartolomeo raid on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. The first team we're going to be using here is going to be a Nekomamushi Adventure Mode Whitebeard Striker team. Now I know Adventure Mode Whitebeard is very difficult to get. It is possible to do different teams without him. You'll see more after this one, but this one is a pretty good striker team to use and a very nice free-to-play team to use. Very popular one. If you had Adventure Mode Mihawk, then you can do a Mihawk slasher team with Int Mihawk friend captain, but I don't have my Adventure Mihawk good, so this is the one that I'll use. You'll see a slasher team afterwards because Int Mihawk is like really good against Barto, and Int Mihawk does have his new 6+ evolution. So he's got even better to use against Raid Barto, who is, of course, yellow. So on stage 1, there is going to be a preemptive attack boost. You know, kill the people there. Don't let them attack you. It's not really ideal, although we will have to drop our health later on, because remember that Adventure Mode Whitebeard's captain ability works just like Legend Croc, where the lower your health, the higher your damage. And don't forget, Nekomamushi basically doesn't get any damage if you're using a tandem or recovery orb or empty or block. And block will matter later on. On stage 2 here, you'll get 3 girls in the back. You'll either get Amazons or Giants. Kill them. If you get the Amazons, it's important to not leave them at low health. Actually, it's only like about 70% health where they'll do their thing, and they'll actually do their bad stuff. These giants, the green giants, you can get them low health even whenever it's not their attack, and that's fine. 3 units up front, the turtle, the elder turtle, and the lobster. Baby turtle has 5 hit points, the elder turtle has 9 hit points, and the lobster has more. Golly, how much does the lobster have? I'm prepared. Lobster has 15 hit points. So, if you're using 4-hit combos, you'll be able to get a bunch of turns off of those. Using the team that I am right now, the Coliseum Smoker. If your special in Coliseum Smoker is lower, then you can go through this run much faster than I am. My Coliseum Smoker has, I think, like 2 skill ups. So, he's going to be the slowest one on my team that I'm going to be stalling the most for. Coliseum Smoker can be replaced with another striker. He is nice because not only is he another int striker, but he also cuts our health, which is going to help keep our health low for Adventure Whitebeard's captain ability. On the next stage, stage 3, they are going to preemptively swap our captain with one random non-captain unit, and that will be any non-captain unit. Now you can force it to swap to your middle right character by exiting out of the game, coming back in. The same way you can force some things like the swap on Shiki Raid Boss. This may change in the future to force swap to a different character like the middle left or something like that. But if you basically need one of your characters to swap, put them in the middle right, so that way you can force it to swap over there for now. There are 2 guys with barriers on stage 3. The red guy with barrier basically needs to die for every single team because he will give you block orbs and lock your orbs for 3 turns. The blue guy gives badly matching and locks your orbs for 3 turns, which is not as bad as block orbs, especially for a Nekomamushi team, because getting a bunch of block orbs means you do 0 damage, which is a death sentence. And now that we're on this blue guy, he barely hurts. He only hits for a little bit of damage, like 5,000 damage every 2 turns. So you'll be able to stall a lot of turns on him, and I actually don't need to stall that much on him, but I will need to drop my health for Whitebeard. So here we're going to drop our health for Whitebeard. Also going to look for some matching orbs, although we don't need them because Conjuro is going to help give us all matching orbs on the next stage. So we're going to be using our Conjuro and our Magellan on stage 4, so that we can get through those high defense characters. Interesting that the high defense characters on stage 4 actually will do bad stuff that's not the same bad stuff they're not going to bind the characters you would expect to bind. For example, the red character is going to bind one random character. The blue character, I believe, binds int, and then the green one binds psi. It's one of those. It is pretty strange which colors they bind. It seems that Bandai is just pulling things out of a hat at this point. But yeah, Chondro for matching orbs, Magellan to poison our way through, and on here you're limited to 2 specials per turn. Barto has 6.6 million hit points and also has a 900,000 damage barrier, which means that 900,000 damage barrier, you see that little mini health bar there, that's going to refill every turn. So he basically has an additional 2 million hit points that you're going to have to go through. It's going to heal up every turn. So if you can burst him down in 1 turn, he'll have less health. If you have to take multiple turns, then he's going to have more health. He also will have DF protection for 2 turns, but we really want to kill him before he attacks, because whenever he attacks, he'll gain a 50,000 damage threshold, he'll boost his defense, he'll prevent poison, he'll make red, green, and blue orbs count as badly matching. If he somehow survives till turn 4, he's going to do even more bad stuff. Basically the same thing, also clearing buffs, also makes int and psi count as badly matching. Below 50% health, he'll attack every turn, and below 30% health, he'll attack you for a ton of damage. So try to kill him on those first 2 attacks. It shouldn't be too difficult with almost every single team that wants to take him down. Kill him in 2 turns is the way to go. Anyways, guys, here is a Mihawk free-to-play slasher team, which works very well. I actually would recommend it if you have these characters. You'll even notice that my Shiryu basically has no skill ups. This is Coliseum Shiryu, not the other Shiryu. And the Coliseum Shiryu is a special that I have to stall the most for, because Coliseum Shiryu we are going to be using on stage 4 to kill stage 4. Kinemon for matching orbs, Sicilian to boost our damage, and Fujitora to help kill stage 3. So Fujitora ready for stage 3, Sicilian to kill stage 4, and you're good to go. Sicilian can be replaced with stuff like 3-day 2-year Zoro or even Legend Zoro. Just any slasher attack booster, the better, the bigger boost, the better, obviously. 3-day 2-year Zoro actually better than Legend Zoro, because 3-day 2-year will be a 2-turn boost. So if you don't do as much damage in 1 turn, then you will have Int Mihawk special, and you also have a 2nd turn of boost thanks to 3-day 2-year. Which, if you use Fujitora on stage 3, if Fujitora is maxed out, you can actually use Fujitora again whenever you get over to Barto. So if you're using 3-day 2-year, you can burst on 1 turn with 3-day 2-year and Dofi. Then on the 2nd turn, have that Fujitora for another turn of burst. Remember that you can only use 2 specials per turn, so whenever you use your Shiryu on stage 4, to also use your Kinemon before you use his special, so you have your matching orbs ready without having to waste a special to get matching orbs. And of course, Int Mihawk, you can use 6-star Mihawk or 6+, which is way, way better, because he's got better captain ability and a better special ability. All around a great 6+. Use his special, and you should take down Bartolomeo without any difficulty. Bartolomeo is pretty good overall. Barto is a psi-driven striker. His captain ability boosts the attack of all characters by 2.25 times, boosts their health by 1.35 times, reduces damage taken by 10%, and if he uses special in that turn, he boosts your damage by 2.75 times instead. He's probably one of the best, if not the best, rainbow captain for free-to-play players from now on. He is an amazingly good captain that is very, very, very flexible. His special ability is a 2-stage special. At stage 2, he's going to reduce damage above 3,000 damage. So damage above 3,000 damage is going to get greatly reduced for 1 turn. He'll heal 50% of your max health. So that's not your current health, 50% of your max health. He reduces enemies' attack boost, enrage, end of turn damage, percent cut, and resilience buffs by 5 turns. So it's 5 turn reduction on a lot of those. Now the thing is that a lot of those usually last longer than 5 turns. Like you'll usually see end of turn damage or percent health cut sort of things lasting for a while. But some of those things like resilience by 5 turns, attack up by 5 turns, and rage by 5 turns, those can be very, very, very useful specials, or very, very useful things to get rid of. So he's going to be a very, very good character to use. Highly recommend getting him. He does also have a limit break, so don't forget to keep some copies around until after you max out his limit break tree to level up his limit break abilities. Guys, I've been Zenigami. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.